long before he was known as the Emperor Liu Bang, founder of the Han Dynasty. He was just another petty official in the ever-growing list of Qin's subjects. He was a man who loved wine more than his duties, and was regarded by most as harmless but utterly forgettable. But there was one who didn't think so. One woman who would change everything for him. Her name was Lady L, and she would become his wife, his partner, and eventually the most powerful empress in all of China. It was at an ordinary village feast that Liu Bang first laid eyes on her. She was the daughter of a respected family, known throughout the land for her wisdom and grace, even at a young age. It was clear she wasn't like other noble ladies. While they giggled and gossiped, she conversed with the elders, her mind sharp and curious. When she turned to leave, all eyes followed her, not just because she was beautiful, but because something about her, the way she carried herself, the way she spoke, it commanded respect. She noticed him staring, and their eyes met. For a moment, time seemed to stop. In her eyes, he saw not just admiration, but understanding. He wasn't sure if it was her gentle smile or the kindness in her eyes, but he knew he wanted to be a better man for her. They were an unlikely pair. He was known for his carefree ways, she for her seriousness. He was a man of action, she of few words. Yet somehow they fit together like two pieces of a puzzle. As their relationship deepened, so did the shadow cast by the Qin dynasty. The once proud and hopeful people were now downtrodden and hopeless. Every day they were reminded of their new emperor's tyranny. The weight of their suffering was heavy on Lady Louis's heart. One night, as they sat together in silence, the weight of the unspoken finally broke. Liu Bang ran a hand through his hair, his face troubled. "I can't bear to see our people suffer any longer," he said, his voice low. Lady L looked up from her embroidery, her gaze steady. "Then what will you do?" He hesitated, the weight of his thoughts evident. "I have thought of ending it all, of freeing our people from this tyranny." She rose, her voice ringing with quiet power. "And what if others join you? If you end your life, who will lead them?" Her words pierced him, their truth undeniable. He looked at her, truly saw her for the first time, not just the woman he loved, but the pillar of strength that she was. "You are right," he admitted, his voice filled with newfound determination. "I am sorry. I let my emotions cloud my judgment." She nodded, understanding in her eyes. "Your heart is in the right place, but we must think clearly if we are to help our people." Their conversation continued late into the night, their words weaving a tapestry of hope in the darkness, as the first rays of sunlight peeked through the window, sealing their fates. Neither knew the challenges that lay ahead, the sacrifices they'd have to make. But in that moment, their bond was unbreakable. They stood facing each other, the weight of their decision heavy in the air. "If you choose to rebel," Lady L began, her voice echoing in the vast hall, "then I will stand with you, not just as your wife, but as your partner in this struggle. Through life or death, we will face the storm together." His heart swelled with gratitude and admiration. He had found not just a lover, but a soulmate, a woman who shared his dreams and fears, who would walk beside him into the unknown. Taking her hands in his, he vowed to honor her, to cherish her, and to protect her. Their bond deepened, their love solidified in the face of adversity. And so began their journey, a rebellion ignited by a stolen glance, nurtured by their love, and bound by an oath. It was a struggle that would test not only Liu Bang's courage, but Lady L's strength as well. For in the Game of Thrones, love might be a weapon, but loyalty is the shield that protects. Will they succeed? Will their love withstand the trials ahead? Find out in part 2 of their meeting and their oath. See you next time.